Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing an updated tutorial on doing a day and night cycle in Fortnite Creative. Now the reason why I'm updating it is because I think I messed up on a setting. It's either I messed up on it or the game updated and changed the setting. I don't know, but either way, this is an updated tutorial where I'm gonna fix that issue, and I'm actually gonna be adding 2 new cycles into the day-night cycle. So basically my old tutorial is one of my most watched tutorials on my channel, which is really cool. But this new one, I'm actually doing day, sunset, night, sunrise, and back to day. Now this is actually pretty simple, but also it can get very confusing. But fun fact, I actually use this kind of in my map Survival Rush. Any Survival Rush fans, you'll probably know. Let's get started. The first thing you'll need is a sky dome device and a timed objective device. Now the reason why I don't actually use the timer device is because it's just preference. I do prefer just using the timed objective. I find it much easier. Yeah, it does take up more memory, but I'm sure if you were to use the other one, you could probably follow up on the same tutorial. Shouldn't be too different. So I just like using this one. This one has some weird settings and it makes it confusing. I don't know. I'm just a simple guy. I like this one, so I choose the timed objective. Then you want to place down one of the sky domes and let's do some settings. Now with all these, it's totally preference. It's totally up to you. So light source, you're going to want to have it on sun. Light source color mode, you want to have this on custom color. All these colors, it's really up to you. You can go in here and change them. I might change a couple. It's really up to you. I'm not going to go over many of these. This is kind of what your sky dome's going to look like and how the vibe of your game's going to feel. If you want a lot of fog, you can add fog. I like it around here, just the basic default one. Horizon color, we can change this. Use volume, no. This is also with the volume. You don't need to change any of these. If you have this on no, make sure that's on no. Ambient light, again, I actually like it around here. Ambient light intensity, again, all this stuff you can change. Clouds will have realistic. Cloud color will keep on white. All these, again, it's all up to you. Sky gradient colors influence light ambient. You can have it on, have it off, test it out. Post-processing. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. I've never actually tested these out. I would assume you'd want it on day, but I'm also curious to see what classic is. Is that like OG graphics? I have no idea. We'll try it on classic. We'll test it out. I guess this is classic. Is this like OG settings? I'm honestly like very confused. Oh god, don't do that. I've never actually messed with these. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So far, they're not looking too well. And then for the settings, you only need 4 channels in this whole tutorial. So for enable, you want this enable when receiving from channel 4 and disable on channel 1. Now you want to place down another sky dome and let's use some settings. This one, enable during phase none. Light source, will keep this on sun. Now this is actually the sunset colors. So for me, I like it on this like more orangey feel. Here, we'll do this real quick. You want to go here and test it. Change it to enable during all, only for when you're testing it, then turn it right back off. This is why I have it for mine. It's very sunset like. You also want to angle it so the sun is facing this way, right on the horizon of your viewing, whatever. Yeah, turn this back to none. Again, change whatever settings you want. Maybe I'll have stars like very dim. We'll see how that looks. And again, horizon fog, you can change all these things. We'll have clouds on again. And then for the channels, you want enable during channel 1 and disable when receiving from channel 2. On to the next one. This will be our nighttime sky dome. Now you want to have enable during phase none. Light source, you want this on moon or moon 2. I like moon 1. Custom color, make this as nighttime as you want. I'll have this like light source intensity on 20. You want this to be darker, okay? You want to have the light source on a lower level here, so I have it on 20. Sky dome, all this stuff you can change. I'm not going to do that. Stars, I want this on bright. It's totally up to you if you want stars in your game. You can have them dim or bright. I like them on bright. Horizon fog density. Now this is just preference. I do like the fog higher when it's nighttime. Use volume, no. Use volume width, depth, and height. Keep that on one tile. Just don't touch them. Ambient light, change this to have it darker. Maybe I'll turn it to gray or something. Ambient light intensity, I'll just have it on 30. Clouds off. And then we're gonna go all the way down here to post process. We'll try it on night. I'm not sure how dark it's gonna be. I've never tried this. Go experiment. That's what I'm doing here. And then for the channels, enable during channel 2, disable when receiving from channel 3. Now on to our last sky dome. Enable during phase all. So this is gonna be the sunrise sky dome. Enable during phase none. Light source sun. Again, I'm not gonna go over this again. You want to make this one a sunrise color, so you can just copy it from the other one. Really, just copy it from your sunset, because there's no difference, if I'm correct, in real life. I don't think in real life there's a difference from sunrise and sunset, if I'm correct. So just copy it over, keep it the same. We'll skip all that stuff. Enable when receiving from channel 3 and disable when receiving from channel 4. Very important. Be sure to follow the channels just as I do, or we'll mess up everything. If one of these are off, your whole thing's gonna be done and messed up. So Be sure to watch out for that. And now we're finally going to want to place down our timer device. Place it down, and here are the settings. Start when round starts. Yes, this is going to be the only timed objective that it's going to be start when round start. Time, this is again totally up to you. Just for the tutorial, I'm doing 10 seconds. In my map, I think I have my daytime even on 5 minutes or something. It's totally up to you, but I'm gonna have mine on 10 seconds. Timer label text, you're not gonna want to do anything with this unless you want it to pop up on screen. Timer label text style, again, if you have a label. Hologram until activated. I would have this on no if it's somewhere to be seen in your map, but if it's hidden underground, it doesn't matter. Same with visible during game. Countdown visible on HUD. If you have it on the HUD, if you want it on the HUD, turn it on. If you don't want it on the HUD like I do, I have it off. Completion behavior, make sure this is on reset. Don't have it on restart or disable. Be sure it's on reset. Urgency mode, it's not gonna do anything if I have it enabled or disabled, so I just have it enabled. It's not going to do anything. Urgency mode start time 5 seconds. Again, we're not using this. It's not going to do anything. A lot of these settings here you're not going to want to do. Just skip through it until you see this right here. Show time on maps off. Mesh options, if it doesn't matter, just have it on none. Audio effects, none. Activation sound off. Activation sound distance, just have all this sound off. You don't need any of these sounds on. Maintain interaction while looking around. Again, all these you don't need to touch. Display on HUD off. What you will need though are the channels. Start when receiving from channel 4 and when complete transmit on channel 1. Those are only 2 settings you'll need. It's very important. On to the next one. All of these settings I'm gonna have the same besides start when round starts. Make sure this is off. Make sure this is on no. It's very important. And we're gonna skip all the way down to the channels. Everything else should be the same unless you want to mess with the time, but you're gonna want start on channel 1, when complete transmit on channel 2, and that should be it for that. Now on to the third timer. Yet again, make sure start when round starts is off. Change the time if you'd like. Again, I'm having on 10 seconds for all of them. Then we're gonna scroll all the way down to the channels. Start when receiving from channel 2, and then when complete transmit on channel 3. Those should be the only settings you'll need for this. And on to the very last device. Time, again, whatever you'd like. And for the channels, start when receiving from channel 3, and when complete transmit on channel 4. And there we go. So let me just quickly go through here and explain what we did here with all the channels. Probably very confusing. I'm not just going to sit here and tell you what channels there are. I'm actually going to go in and explain them to make you understand, just so you guys can actually kind of learn from it and not just listen to what I'm doing. I find that much easier to understand it and replicate this on your own. So for the channel, it starts when round starts, so nothing's enabling it. It's starting right on the round start. When complete, it's going to disable this one and have this timer start on channel 1. And then when this timer is done on channel 2, it's going to disable this one and have this one start on channel 2. And as this one's starting, this one's going to enable on channel 2. And then when this one's complete, it's going to now disable this one, start on this one on channel 3, and enable this one on channel 3. And then once it's complete, it's going to disable this one on channel 4, and we're jumping all the way back over here to channel 4, and this one's going to enable on channel 4. So it's basically one continuous loop here that it's doing. Now we're actually gonna jump in here and just show you guys kind of what's going on here. So we can see at the time right there, 4:55. Once it hits 4:50, it's going to change to evening. There it is. Boom, we got the sunset. It's going down. It's not actually going down, but you know, it gives you the effect it's going down. We can even look at the timers here too if you'd like. Boom, there we go. Now it's nighttime. Again, you want to change the time. You don't want it this quick, obviously. All right, once this one completes, it's going to go over to here. Now this is the sunrise. Here we go. It's going to jump on over to here. Boom, there it is. All right, it's daytime. Boom, there we go. But yes, that's pretty much that. I really hope this video helped you guys, and thank you all for watching the last video too. That video did great, and I hope this one can help a lot more people too, and have it not be broken like my last video, which really sucks. But be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you watch all the way to the end, please subscribe, like, comment down below. It really does help. We're actually on the road to 3,000 subscribers. We're really close. You can always unsubscribe later, but really would help if you could subscribe. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.